touch everything. Oh.
I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
Well, that depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
I want to go in.
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
I want to go in.
It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
In the depths of the lake? Are you sure about that? Wait until I finish with this mural and we'll talk about it.
Down across the streams of black liquid to reach the refinery and retrieve the statuette.
An air compressor. It looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels.
That's here. Diving air compressor, air supply valve, engine on/off. Follow these steps to refill diving cylinder. Switch on the fuse box to power the compressor. Place an empty diving cylinder in the cylinder holder. Turn the right handle switch up to on. Open the valve to release air into the cylinder. Press the button to release the cylinder and complete the process. Oh, that's a lot of crap.
This empty cylinder will do. This empty cylinder... The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Doctor, I believe I managed to infer the sense of the incomplete symbols on the mirror. The sequence of signs reveals a language built from carved strokes and dots. Based on this, the most plausible interpretation suggests that the pictogram refers to the act of rotating. I'm convinced that the substance used is the same one we uncovered in Project Kronos.
I found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
According to Peasley, the black liquid reacts to the sound waves. His hypothesis is that certain musical sequences may have been used to induce specific responses in the substance. A cavity of height L can behave as a resonator with its fundamental frequencies approximate by F equals N dot V slash 2L, where V is the speed of sound in the air and N is the positive integrand. I need to determine the cave's exact dimensions and compare them with these theoretical frequencies in order to understand how it works. Oh, my brain hurt. Of course, I had to choose a game that make my brain hurt.
10 feet? Wonder why these structures were so colossal.
The dimensions of the architectural elements suggest that the inhabitants of this civilization pose a much greater stature than modern man. It is possible that their average height approached 10 feet. Does this correspond with Shaha's account?
Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
How could Peasley have known so much about the refinery, the black liquid, and then the moment he held the statue, it was as if he awakened from a bad dream. The man remembered nothing. How could that be? In any case, Fordok's death has brought everything to a head. They're going to shut down the digs and seize everything we've uncovered. It's all been for nothing, damn it.
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say? Well, this is all quite fascinating.
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Okay, well, looks like I'm going down diving. Let's see here. Okay, switch on fuse box to power compressor.
Now it's working.
Alright, first time. This.
Pressure gauge, a sealing joint. Nothing too complicated. I think I can make it work again.
I did that. I place empty, turn the right handle switch to on. Right handle switch. Switch it on. Open the valve to release air into the cylinder. Okay. Push this.
Well, it must be full of air now. You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake, you hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there. And the answer,
right.
of course, was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't
Yep.
do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry. Wow.
Ooh, pretty.
Evangeline? Evangeline? Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now.
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god. What do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.